my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Huntington's disease is a fatal, inherited disease that causes the progressive degeneration of nerve cells in the brain. Huntington's disease has a broad impact on a person's functional abilities and most times results in movement, thinking, cognitive, and psychiatric disorders. Many describe the symptoms of Huntington's disease of having ALS, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's at the same time. Most people with Huntington's disease develop symptoms in their 30s and 40s, but the disease may emerge earlier or later in life.
No, it's bad. It's real bad.
There are several movement disorders associated with Huntington's disease, such as involuntary jerking or writhing. The scientific name is called chorea, abnormal or slow eye movements, and difficulty speaking. Cognitive disorders include difficulty organizing or focusing on tasks, lack of impulse control, slowness in processing thought, and difficulty with learning new information. Psychiatric disorders include irritability, social withdrawal, insomnia, loss of energy, and obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD.
About it. Ask me symptoms. I'm on WebMD.
Medications are available to help manage the symptoms that Huntington's disease causes, such as tetrabenazine to help suppress the involuntary jerking and writhing associated with the disease. However, this disease is incurable, so treatments cannot prevent the degeneration of nerves that cause the physical, behavioral, and mental decline associated with the condition. HTTRX, gene silencing. The idea of switching off the cause of Huntington's disease was one of the first ideas that popped into researchers' heads when the disease was discovered in 1993. This trial is being run by Ionis Pharmaceuticals. The drug being used is called antisense oligonucleotide, which is a chemically modified strand of DNA designed to stick to the message molecule from the Huntington gene. When the cell sees the messenger has a drug molecule stick to it, it recognizes that something unusual has happened and responds by deleting the message molecule containing the Huntington gene. This does not get rid of the gene altogether, but just lowers the amount of them in the cell. The drug's name is called Ionis HTTRX, or just HTTRX, a combination of the abbreviation used for the Huntington gene and RX, a symbol used in the pharmaceutical industry meaning prescription or treatment. This trial has a blinded design, meaning some volunteers got 4 injections of the active drug, and some others got 4 injections of a placebo, and neither the patients or the trial personnel knew who was receiving the drug or the placebo. This trial is ongoing, but the results have been promising and it may lead to an open-label extension trial, meaning volunteers and trial personnel both know they are getting the actual drug. Hooray! This first picture shows the chances of getting the disease from one of your parents. If one of your parents has it, you have a 50% chance of getting it, as shown. The second picture shows the age ranges affected, most commonly being around the age of 40. The third picture shows the MRI views of a healthy brain and a brain of someone affected by Huntington's disease. The brain with Huntington's disease has a lesser amount of nerves in the basal ganglia part of the brain, as you can see in the black center part, which is where nerves should be, but are not.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Huntington's disease affects approximately 1 in every 25,000 people. People with Huntington's disease usually live for about 15 to 20 years after the condition presents itself. About 10% of people who develop the disease will not have it in their family history.
Yes! 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 Yeah! 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 Yeah!